Welcome everyone. Welcome to the show. We're here playing some 2100 level chess against Albania. Uh, yeah. There was one guy in the comments who wrote something about I'm waiting for you at 2100. So, well, here I am. So just, I don't know what you were planning to do, but I'm here. So, uh, let's trade this. Keep this all solid. Castle. Let's buckle this down. Do we squeeze or do we capture? I think we capture. Let's put some pressure with the queen as well. I think it's kind of hard to deny how much of a beast that queen can be, right? Now, question is, do we push this already or do we wait for e4 first? I guess we gotta wait for e4, but I don't wanna. We want to get something attacking here, right? Maybe we'll come with the knight already. We'll allow this kind of a structure. I noticed one very strong player allow this kind of a structure against me, and I thought, hey, isn't that good for me? But actually, he proved how he made the structure really work well for him by dropping his knight in there. And I'm going to learn from that and try to do the same. I guess we can already do this stuff because it's basically a winning position for black, I think. And now we have simplified the game, so it should be easier to convert it. Just got to put enough, keep the pressure going on this pawn, and oh my, what have we here? Well, here we have another opportunity, maybe. So you got to be prepared to change the game when your opponent changes the dynamics by changing the structure of the position, which happens when they move a pawn in particular. So now comes a question, how do we handle this? What's his next idea here? That's what we got to think about. I think let's invest in the back rank defending move. Let's see what's he got up his sleeve. He's also doing some back rank bullshit. So let's now just get our bishop here, maybe. Don't want to lose this pawn. If you lose this pawn, the gig could be up. So he's trying some tricky stuff here. Got to be a little bit watchful. We're gonna just trust our instincts on this. Go with the flow. Hope I am able to keep at least a single pawn advantage. Yeah, I've got to think now concretely. Okay. We'll start with one move that's holding things together. This is probably going to become a weak pawn in this situation if the queen comes in checking here and if the king has to move away. Because that's what I'm planning to do to him, for example, try to get this pawn. And the other good thing this move does is it forces him to do something. He's got to watch out for things. Okay, so he's on the defensive setup here. That's good. I think we will try to keep angles like this going, but it's very important to keep this pawn do not lose the pawn. Let's just say that. Do we allow the pawns to get traded off? Do we take it to a pawn and bishop endgame where pawn up is not necessarily winning, but it is pretty good. I'm gonna try to get the king right here. Okay, we need to play fast as well, but we have to play accurately. A single error in the end game will cost the entire game. That's a big error, I think, from him. Allows my king a really good invasive position. Now we should just be patient. Be very, very patient. Take squares away from your opponent. Take the moves away from your opponent and let time do its thing. Time always does its thing, doesn't it? I'm gonna keep him in some weird funk here. Okay, let's start a different trajectory of advancement. I do. Don't want to push this up again. I'm not sure. At some point, I'm going to have to make a decision, though. I'm going to try to put some pressure now here. I think this could be the correct approach to cause a clarification of the structure. Okay, he's gone with the advancement. So are we. We'll spend the waiting moves. Infiltration once again. It's pretty much game over now, isn't it? Yeah. Pawn endgames are basically one. If you have an extra pawn, you should be able to convert. And over here, we were very patient with this pawn to make sure we maximize the value out of him by waiting for the right opportunity. This is an anxious endgame move. Some people who watch this stream would know about that. Ain't that right, Tyrone? Yeah, we're just so ultra patient, right? Ultra patient chess. There's nothing left to be seen here. Show's over, boys. Show's over. Okay, let's have a game review and see how we did. Yeah. Anish Giri, back at it again. I'm getting tired of Anish Giri's repeated failures, but here we are. Not my best game, let's be frank, but pretty solid overall, 2100 and a good all round game, I suppose. Let's have a quick review. Quick review. Let's do it quickly. Pro level opening. Okay, so I was deliberating on this move, if you remember, and it did seem juicy to do it, but I somehow hesitated against that. Oh, it's very tactical. Wow. So I don't know. I think in retrospect, this isn't that bad. This structure I'm very interested in because yeah, this is interesting to voluntarily go for this structure. Also interesting that this is the best move here is h6. I don't know. Okay, because I guess in the position, white has enough play down the middle to make this pawn break work. So that's that's why the knight needs to actually be here rather than where I sent him, which was there, which allows this pawn break to come with enough menace. But he doesn't go for that. He is more like trying to worry about the open file. He should actually be buckling down the center right now. And we are kind of happy to trade this off because, well, I thought it's a winning, not a winning position, but an advantageous position. And he lost a critical pawn here and didn't necessarily respond well. And this seems like it was not optimal. So what could be a better move here? I mean, is there there's no major tactic or anything. What's a good move here? Not sure. Not for you, dummy, for me. Okay. Good move would be, yeah, okay, so do that whole bishop plan already. Interesting position. I'm not too disappointed with my h6 move. I don't think it was so bad. Like, shit. Shit. Where were we now? Where were we? We were somewhere here. Okay. So ultimately we came here, did this whole exchange bang, and it wasn't so bad actually. Played accurately, traded the queens. He shouldn't have traded the queens. That was an anxious endgame move. That was also an anxious endgame move. And okay, I should have just gone for the juggler here right away. Huh? I was not sure if I should go for the juggler because I don't know. Oh, the follow-up is like that. I see. You just let him win it so that you infiltrate. Interesting. Instructive. Anyway, we just stayed a bit patient. We did our little dance. But we were always kind of like way ahead. And then, of course. Yeah. All right, cool. Good game. Thank you.